Hello and welcome back to The Planet Crafter. These 6 unlocks are everything left to unlock within this update. And we are going to continue doing that today. We're going to carry on making as many fish as we possibly can. To achieve this, we are going to be making a few more aquarium tier 2s in order to get our fish generation as high as it can possibly go. Now, we need some tier 2 fertilizer. We no longer need to be generating plants or oxygen. So, I'm going to nab one of these tier 3 tree spreaders, because yes, they contain 2 tier 2 fertilizer each. I think creating 2 more aquarium tier 2s and filling them with high production fish, that's going to be our best ticket. Okay, so what do we need? 2 more circuit boards, 2 super alloy rods, and some phytoplankton. We've collected plenty of circuit board, that's not going to be an issue there. We've got a few rods to spare, that's also great. Yes, we've got enough phytoplankton to make 2 more of these. Now, at this point, our power budget is absolutely a-okay. Wonderful. Let's make some doors. 1. There we are. And we've unlocked the beehive tier 2. Okay, what do we got? Insects 390 per second. That's pretty nice. What are we doing otherwise? Okay, they're not as good as the butterfly farms. The butterfly farms are significantly better because the butterfly farms, I've got 3 of them, and the lowest multiplier is 1200%. So I don't see much of a benefit of building these. Or maybe I do. This generates honey and bee larvae. We are going to focus on our fishies. Let's go and head over to the waterfall area and see if we found anything new. Okay. Lots of phytoplankton, no new eggs, sadly. No new eggs. That's absolutely fine. Let's take some of this away now to give room to generate some more. Let's go and sort our storage out back at base. This is where I'm storing all of my phytoplankton at the mo. I've got some fish eggs here as well, and an empty one. Okay, let's put some stuff away and start really committing to getting more fish. Okay, we've got some more room now, so let's have a look and remind ourselves. Okay, so for the fish Alira, we actually need mutagen tier 2 instead of tier 3. I mean, that's fine by me, because I've actually got quite a few tier 2s. I had made extras. Let's grab 6 of those. Grab some of the fertilizer as well. Nope, I only want 6. Let us grab some of our phytoplankton C. Where are they? There they are. Perfect, we had 6. And let's get a crafting. Yep, we've got ourselves our fish Alira. I'm wondering if there's any better fish we can unlock using this recipe. Well, we're going to find out. Even if we don't, fish Alira, they are pretty nice. Let those do their thing. Back over to the waterfall, because there's a chance we can actually find fish eggs here that are better than what we can craft. Nope, sadly no more, but that's more phytoplankton. I don't really have much of a use for it at the moment, I must say. Yep, we've got some more Alira there. Yep, more Alira here too. And let's craft the final few. Another Alira, and... oh, okay. Yep, that's a 400%. Let's get these into our aquariums. Beautiful. That's 650 grams per second being produced by this one, 585 grams with this one, and 698 in the first one that we built. Let's have a look and see what that's done to the old metrics. The thing is though, 3 is not a good number. 4 is a much better number, one that I prefer quite a lot. So we're going to make 1 more and we're going to craft some more fishies. And this will actually serve 2 functions, because I've decided, yes indeed, I am going to build one of those beehive tier 2s. Because we're going to need to send up probably at least 1 more insect rocket to be able to meet that target in any sort of reasonable time. So we'll place you round about there. And we are going to need 3 more fertilizer and 3 more mutagens. We're going to check the waterfall to see if we've got any new lovely fish eggs. Nope, and no. But hey, at least they generate nice and fast. Okay, how many C's do we have? Okay, we're running a bit low on phytoplankton C, but that's fine because what we can do... yeah, I can actually take the fish eggs that I have and I can deconstruct them. In fact, that kind of makes everything I just grabbed useless, but it's okay, it's okay. Yoink. Yoink. And yoink. Okay, we managed to get one phytoplankton C out of that, so we'll get you researching now. The rest of this can go back into there. Okay, we need a bee larva and a bioplastic nugget. I have a tree bark on me, so that's fine. I think I'm going to deconstruct the beehives that I have now, because they all contain bee larva and super alloy. They also contain the bioplastic nuggets and some extra fertilizer. They're not generating much in the way of insects, so that's not an issue, and I'd rather have one of these. Because yes, it generates bee larva. Let's deconstruct you, and I will place you. So it reckons it generates bee larva, but we'll see how true that is. That's looking quite nice. We are already sort of reclaiming some of our biomaterials. Put the bee larva away, and we'll probably start storing some of the honey. Let's grab some up there, keep you all in the same place. Yes, my storage system has gone completely kaput, but I don't mind. I don't mind, because we're nearing the end. Let's go and grab that final tier 1 beehive. Lovely. Okay, nothing generated yet. That's fine. That can just tick up as it pleases. Pretty sure I only need 2 more bee larvae in order to build another insect rocket. In fact, I rephrase, to build 2 more insect rockets. That's given us a lovely little injection of the old super alloy as well. I understand I could generate more with ore extractors, and I'm pretty sure I know where. That cave off the desert where we found the super alloy with the wobbly door, that is likely the place where I could mine. But as I said before, we are nearing the end, so I just don't really need to gather those resources. Back over to the waterfall. Interesting, so phytoplankton C and the fish eggs both appear to be very rare. However, we just got one of each. I will take the Fishalira. Let's make our final fish. One final Fishalira, and let's put you into our 4th aquarium that I haven't built a door for. 1, 2, 3. Generating 650 grams of fish per second, which is a strange way to measure how many fish you have, but I'm not complaining. I am just enjoying the sight of this world. It is so pretty. Now that it's green and it's almost completely terraformed, this is perfectly livable. We have a breathable atmosphere, we have water, we have plants, we have fish to eat, no, to take care of. And you know, while the fish do their thing, and the insects slowly generate, I want to just take a look around at this world. Now this is a familiar view. Well, in some respects. The landscape may look a little different, but this is what we saw when we spawned into this world. Except it was very orange, very arid, very difficult to see, and, well, kind of scary. Shortly after taking our first steps, collecting various resources and building our first machines, my sights turned up here to the wreck on the hill. Ooh, a fish display! Here's one of my little pods that I had to build for safety. Oh, it took me so long. It took me so long to get up this hill. I reckon I probably played this game for like 2 hours before I even came into this wreck. Another one of my little pods. I searched this ship in the dark for the first time, didn't I? Don't even need my torch anymore because we got the power on. That feels like so long ago. I think it was about 30 hours ago, somewhere in that region. Shortly afterwards, I built a small base down in this bowl, and I went exploring. I remember the first time I climbed this hill. I looked over at the canyon, I looked over at this vast plateau, and I thought, you know what? That looks like a much better place to build a base. Let's move. And I did. And I was very happy to do so, because I didn't know that my base would have been completely submerged underwater had I not moved. Didn't take me long to start exploring this little wreck here, grab some extra stuff, and then someone in the comments recommended I check out the Iridium Cave. Back then, of course, it was full of iridium, which blew my mind. There was no beanstalk in the middle, and yet I felt like I'd won the lottery. The amount of heaters, I think it would have been tier 1 or tier 2 at that stage, the amount of heaters that came out of this cave was amazing. And yes, this was blocked off by ice. And because we couldn't progress any further, we left the cave. Of course, no plants or anything in the landscape at this point, everything was just yellow and orange. I believe the next step I took was exploring this canyon. At the bottom to begin with, I found aluminium here and I was very, very excited by it. It's even green in here! I got lost in here so many times. Yes, and if I'm not mistaken, I would have turned a corner like this and boom, wreck. In fact, yes, it was this corner because I built a base, didn't I? I climbed this hill. I made it across this stretch of canyon. There was a piece of super alloy somewhere around here that I completely missed. We explored this little wreck. We found plenty of resources. I crossed my way over. Oh, I missed a bit of super alloy there. And there. Did it regenerate? I'm sure I picked everything up. Anyway, I found super alloy. It blew my mind. I then spent a good 30 or 40 minutes absolutely scraping this area of super alloy, which I seem to have done a poor job of, because there's more here. Yes, here is the base that I built to achieve it. Oh, and my foundations! I'd forgotten about these. Yes, my little bridge, just for some easier access from the base to get up there. I also learned about fall damage in this area. Shortly afterwards, I believe, I then made my way into this wibbly area. I had a base here. We found a lot of aluminium. We found a golden chest. Yes, we found this wreck at the back. And we turned that into a lot of machines. And I spent most of that aluminium immediately. I think at that stage, that's when I came to liquid water or lakes. And I had a suspicion that low elevation was about to be flooded. So we swept this area. And then I took note of this path to the back that I'd never gone down. Figured I should do that while I had the chance, so we began our exploration this way. Coming into the low visibility area with all of these spires, I was amazed. They're just so big. We found another cave. I didn't explore that right away, I seem to recall. I don't remember what I did instead, but continuing north from this area, I discovered, probably for the first time, just how interconnected the map really is, because yes, this area connects back to where I just was, and I had no idea. All of this looks a little bit different, doesn't it, compared to the first time I was here. Next, I turned my attention to the desert, because yes, upon seeing the desert for the first time, it was obscured. There was weather. Well, I think there was a sandstorm, but a continuous one. And after coming back from the spires, the desert had cleared up. So we came over here and we did some spelunking into this wreck. I'm trying to remember the order of things after this, because I don't quite remember precisely what I did in what order. But yes, we found a canyon in this direction, we found various pits in that direction, we found a very eerie place in this direction, the waterfall in that direction, we found a super alloy cave in this direction, the crater's over there, there's the valley in that direction, and oh good god, I had fun. When I thought the game was done with giving me impressive surprises, then I came across the lore of the game and the little story section where you get a glimpse into the civilization of the Wardens. The atmosphere in this game is just, well, it's incredible. Whilst I was flying around, I saw an opportunity. Rather than just talk my way through everything, I think it's quite appropriate at this stage of the game that I do something different. I'm gonna have to do something to prepare for this, so give me 2 minutes. Oh, okay, this is not what I meant to do, but this, yes, this tier 2 beehive generates a lot of bee larvae, a lot more than I predicted it to. You may be able to see where I'm going with this. Now that we've reached this point, I am comfortable looking at a particular guide that I've been interested in, well, since the first 5 hours of playing. I've held off because I'm not the sort of player that likes to look things up. But it's time to hunt all of those golden chests. Because, yes, I want to see all of the sneaky places that they hid these golden chests that I missed. Starting with you sneaky little monkey. I'm going to pick up the golden seeds, the effigies, and I'm going to pick up the super alloy. Because yes, I'm not that interested in these resources anymore. And I personally find it quite funny to leave some of those resources. Especially because of how much I needed them throughout the playthrough. This is my way of saying, I've made it. Ooh, okay. Right, we might have to put that on pause. Yes, this has a higher animal output. I think we're going to have to make one of these. Luckily, I've been generating silk all of this time, so I should be able to, yes, just grab some of those, grab a couple of bioplastic nuggets, and that should be all I need. Yes. Again, presumably you go in the water. Yes, you do. And you have 1 slot. Let's go and grab our 400%er. And we're going to drop you in there. And we can see fish in the overworld. I'm going to... Yeah, let's put you a bit further out. Because I didn't quite anticipate what was going to happen there. And that looked goofy. There we go. Actual fish swimming in my lake. You can carry on doing your thing whilst I go and find the next golden chest. Now the next one... Ah, there it is. Right, you are sneaky. Yeah, I never came to the back here. I never came to investigate what's behind here. Lovely. Now, this next one, we're here at the Sandfalls. Someone down in the comments actually told me about this one, and I never went back to find it. This is incredibly well hidden. There's rocket engines here as well. Good grief. That would have been such a good find at the time. Though actually no, I'm remembering that those chests actually scale with you, I believe. And there's actually one more in this area. Just up here at the top of the Sandfalls, another one. I'll take the osmium rod though, because I need those. This next one is just around the corner from that wreck and my base. How did I never find my way around here? Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. The next one is here in the Gate Desert. I really, really love the way that this turned out. This is stunning. This next one, right, so we're not quite in the desert, we're heading towards the pit area. This one is incredibly sneaky. You can't see it unless you're on top of this rock. Give me your goodies. I'll take the mutagen just in case I want to make some more fish. Oh, wow. Okay, we can craft a seed lerma. I'm really interested to see what the recipe is for that one. Okay, we're now here in the valley to the west of the desert. Up there, I believe, is where we found the final area for the Wardens. This is called the Highlands. And yes, the golden chest is hidden very nicely under the water here. Oh, go on then. I'll take the mutagens. Why not? Okay, so finally, next to the first Warden door that we found in the Mushroom Cave, under the water wheel, just here. There we have it. That, I believe, is the final golden chest in the game, at least according to the guide that I'm following, which means we found them all. There's some really creative placement for some of those. And here's the thing, for players in the know, that is invaluable. Invaluable. The amount of time you're going to save, especially if you wait until late game to open them. Like, just the sheer amount of late game resources you can get. It's going to make some of the later recipes so cheap. Yeah, I am incredibly impressed. Let's put all of the golden penises in one. That is a wall of golden penises. And there we have it. There we have it. Look at all of those effigies. I'm so glad I waited to do anything with them. The first time they're displayed in this playthrough and on this channel is inside this display case. Proof that I have conquered the Planet Crafter. 3 more osmium rods, by the way. Those are just more insect rockets. I need to remind myself on the recipe of those. Oh, just mutagen tier 2s. Yeah, I can send a few of those up right now. Let's go and check our friend the Beehive tier 2 and see if we've got any more bee larvae. Sadly not, but we'll allow it to continue to generate. I mean, I can send 2 rockets up right now, and that's what I'm going to do. Godspeed, insect rockets. One of you is sniffing, the other one's behind. Okay, if I want to speed that process along, I'm going to need more fertilizer tier 2s, which means tree spreaders, you're coming with me. Got ourselves a bee larva, just so we can make a new one immediately. That is very, very thoughtful of you. Thank you, Beehive tier 2. Put another one of you down. And I have another bee larva as well. Excellent. Put 2 of you down. Now, I'm going to start running out of osmium pretty quick. So let's dump everything in the inventory and let's go and grab some osmium from the extractor. I'm pretty confident there should be enough for like 1.5 rods. Yep, that's another 15 osmium for us. Good stuff. Well, that's looking a wee bit better, isn't it? Okay, we're going to collect a bit of silicon now because we need to make a few more bioplastic nuggets because, yes, we need to build more fish farms. Just honey this time. Just honey this time. Just honey this time. Oh, next time it'll all be bees. Nothing but bees. Bee, bee, bee! Yes! Oh, I have an idea. I'm currently growing shrooms to make bioplastic nuggets. Don't tell anyone. But if I remember correctly, there's a bunch of food seeds in the base next to this wreck. Because yes, all of a sudden, all of those seeds, it makes so much sense. It's taken me this long to really understand why there are so many, why they're so plentiful. Oh, I need a drink. I better go and take a drink in the oasis that I made. Sadly, yes, although there are many seeds here, there's only one shroom seed. But that's fine. That is okay. We're so close to the goal. This is going to be saving negligible amount of time. Oh, yes, give me more bees. Oh, I need one more bee to send up 2 more rockets. Okay, back to base. Well, we're going to grab our phytoplankton A, and we're going to craft ourselves 2 more fish farms. Oh no, that took out power. Oh no. What a palaver at this stage. Okay, we're going to bring power back, hopefully, by just going... Excellent. You have been sacrificed. It hurts my soul to leave those resources where they are, but needs must. Fish eggs and fish eggs. 3 small schools of fish swimming in my lake. Look at that. 2 more rockets should help the insects get up to that 925. And my animals are generating at a decent pace. Yes, there we go. That is our final bee that we needed. 2 more insect rockets coming up. Oh, I made them do a twirl. And... oh, Butterfly Farm Tier 2. So the standard one gives 75 insects per second, and the new one gives 475 per second. Amazing. That would have been really useful if I had anything more to unlock in the insect stage, which I'm sure as early access continues, more things will unlock. But look at that, we've only got 1 more unlock to find in this entire game. Oh! Yep, all hands on deck, we are making more fish farms. I've been slowly collecting a couple of more fish eggs as well. There is 1 more secret that I've been told to seek out. Now, several people have told me to come looking here. By the sounds of it, whatever I'm about to find, here we go, this supposedly answers a question. Oh my god! Here they are, my predecessor, presumably. You sent me here to die. You knew it was impossible. You don't even care. All you care about is profit and colonization. Whoever thought it was a good idea, go to hell. Yes, we've read this before. This is Xiaodan. They died like 2 years before we arrived. My friend, I am so sorry. What a horrible way to die. But we have finally found another human being on this planet. They may have perished, but... what have we got? Right, okay. Wait, this is bigger than a standard storage container. What is this? I mean, we've got Pulsar. Amazing. Super Alloy Rod. We've got all the seeds we could possibly want. Circuit board, blueprints, and what a haul. What a haul of things. I mean, I don't really have a need for any of that anymore, but wow. I'm curious about why this container is so much bigger than the others, though. I mean, clearly this is a special treat. From what I understand, if I was to have opened this at the start of the game, the contents would have been completely different and, in comparison, quite trash. Brilliant. That was so worth the wait. All that's left to do now is unlock that final blueprint. There it is. There it is. Whew. The final blueprint is unlocked. Every single blueprint in this game is ours. I have had an amazing time playing this game. This game gripped me from start to end. I would like to say a genuine, heartfelt thank you to everyone who joined me on this journey. This has just been great. So this might not necessarily be the last time I play the Planet Crafter on this channel, but it's definitely goodbye until at least the game comes out of early access, hopefully some more content updates. Well, for the last time on this series, that is more than enough for now. Thank you so much, I hope you've enjoyed watching. I've certainly enjoyed playing, and I will catch you on the next one. 24 of you. Wait. Oh no! During my interrogation of this poor chatbot, I actually came up with an idea. What if I asked ChatGPT how I should market my video? Immediately, the stack disappeared. Oh!